I'm Sarah Gore, and this is Open House NYC. This week, luxury and comfort meet in New York and LA. We explore a warmly elegant home in Encino, California.
Inside, you'll see a warm, contemporary style to be accommodating to our family of 4 or to entertain for dozens of people.
And we check out these treetop views of Central Park from this modern apartment that was once a hotel ballroom.
Check out the ultra-cool, smart glass frosted windows in the second bedroom. Cool!
Tracy Tutor, one of the stars of Bravo's $1 Million Listing Los Angeles, takes a break from showings to bring us into her own home.
With as many work meetings and calls and showings that I take, this is the one place where I can come and just totally unplug.
But first, a modern and boldly colored apartment in Brooklyn with designer Garrow Kedigian.
Whether it be the Upper East Side or Brooklyn, there's always an opportunity for color and whimsy in all of your design work.
Welcome to Open House NYC. Today I'm coming to you from this bright and airy penthouse on the Upper West Side. With sweeping panoramas of Central Park, the Hudson River, and the Midtown skyline, this is a home that frames iconic New York in every direction. You come into the home through a handsome entry gallery that opens up into this enchanting great room. It includes open living and dining areas, perfect for hosting or just curling up on the sofa at the end of the day. The modern eat-in kitchen is separate from the entertaining areas, but features a sleek aesthetic with the same park views as the rest. Not to be outdone, the luxurious master suite features river views all the way up to the George Washington Bridge. It's one of 4 bedrooms in this well over 3,600 square foot home. Let's get started in Williamsburg, Brooklyn with friend of the show, designer Garrow Kedigian. Garrow's classically trained architectural background has always been the foundation for his interior design work. And here, he used this modern open space to his advantage. See how Garrow brought personality to the space with bold color and his clients' collections, and used the kitchen as an anchor and focal point of the open space. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Garrow Kedigian. Welcome to Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Today we'll be touring a 3-story brownstone in the heart of Williamsburg, Brooklyn. And I'm super excited to show you what I've done with the place. So come and follow me and let's take a tour. As soon as you walk in from the foyer, you are introduced to this beautiful, airy, and open space. My clients are a young couple and they are aspiring art collectors, so I really use that as my jumping point. For instance, while shopping in the Paris flea markets, we happened upon this fabulous antique tandem bicycle, and we said, hey, let's use that as art. After all, it is Brooklyn. The mid-century modern dining table adds a wood element which warms up the space, along with the gracious dining chairs. And of course, I extended the whimsy of the bicycle into the ceiling pendant lights over the table. I use this carpet in the space, which is a little bit more rustic and helps open the personality and the language to the kitchen, which is right next door. Your eye is immediately drawn to this giant kitchen island. After all, islands are the modern congregation point in any house. Because the kitchen is so open to the main living spaces, I really wanted the design of it to be integral to the rest of the space. And anyone that knows me as a designer knows that I love color, and there was no chance I was going to keep these cabinets white. And one of the things that I love about this kitchen is it creates this wonderful transition between the dining room and the living room. I wanted to take advantage of the great amount of light that floods into this room, so I took the opportunity to paint the walls this vibrant blue. The living room space is characterized by 2 seating groupings. On one side, I placed this wonderful deep daybed, which really anchors the space. And at the opposite side of the room, the secondary seating grouping with these wonderful traditional chairs, which we also found at the Paris flea markets. The off-center fireplace in the room, to me, creates the language of informality. And to combat that, I put this wonderful antique daybed in front of the fireplace because it brings back the push-pull language from the dining room. So now that we've toured the more formal spaces, I'll take you downstairs so that you can see where the casual entertaining happens. What I love about the space are these wonderful French doors that open right into the garden. We have this wonderful whimsical bar that we designed for the back wall of the space. It's hard to come by outdoor space in New York City, so I count my clients lucky as having this urban oasis. And speaking of oasis, my client always told me that his little office study space in the back always felt like he was sitting in a fishbowl. So I took every advantage of that, and I created this wonderful aquarium. A fish theme on the walls and a cloud theme on the ceiling. And not to mention these wonderful, whimsical little porthole mirrors that we put on the walls, almost like little windows looking out from a ship. And now that you've seen 2 of the 3 floors, let me take you upstairs so you can see the bedrooms. In addition to the master bedroom, this floor features 2 smaller kids' bedrooms. Even if you're using a softer color palette, I often think that it's okay to do something a little bit bold. When you come into this room, what catches your attention is this fabulous wallpaper. Because the dressing room area is open to the bedroom, I really wanted that to be a little bit more fun. We sought out this wonderful artist in Italy who did this fabulous neon sign for us, and that just set the tone for the rest of the space. For me, when you're designing, whether it be the Upper East Side or Brooklyn, there's always an opportunity for color and whimsy in all of your design work. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Coming up after the break, we are in Brentwood with Tracy Tutor of Bravo's $1 Million Listing Los Angeles.
When I walked in this house for the first time, I was initially looking for another client, and then I saw this room.
We'll see you in just a bit. Welcome back. Now we're with Tracy Tutor of Bravo's $1 Million Listing Los Angeles at her beautiful home in the heart of Brentwood. Tracy's sense of style is apparent in every room. She made the spaces her own by adding a combination of vintage and glamorous pieces throughout. The result is a stylish retreat for Tracy to work, entertain, and most importantly, spend time with her family. Check it out.
Hey everyone, Tracy Tutor here from $1 Million Listing Los Angeles, and I want to introduce you to 301 North Carmelina Avenue in the heart of Brentwood. It's almost 11,000 square feet on a 40,000 square foot lot with 7 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, and a gigantic backyard and guest house. So why don't you guys come in and check it out and let me know what you think. Here in the living room, my interior designer, Kirsten Maltis, and I wanted to have several different seating areas so I could accommodate large parties. The best part about it is it opens up to the exterior patio so you can have a great indoor-outdoor flow and entertain formally inside or more casually on the patio. In the billiards room, a favorite piece of mine is the 1950s anniversary edition Brunswick pool table. Across from the billiard room is the bar, where I would say when we entertain, everybody seems to flock to. So now you've seen where I entertain formally in these rooms, but more importantly, I want to show you where I kick my shoes off and hang out with my kids. Let's go see the kitchen and family room. When I walked in this house for the first time, I was initially looking for another client, and then I saw this room. So while having this great family room where the kids can hang out and watch TV, right off of it is a chef's kitchen where I can be communicating with the kids in this one great big open space. I have a double island, chef-grade appliances, and my favorite room in the kitchen is my pantry, which I am obsessed with. Moving on from there, if you're gonna have a great kitchen, you've gotta have a breakfast room where the family can gather to eat. There's light flooding in from every window and it opens onto the patio so you can have breakfast inside and out. And speaking of my backyard, let's go check it out. We're now in my backyard, which is one of the best places on the property to spend time. Most importantly, we have this covered loggia with a fireplace, and it really allows for this house to have true indoor-outdoor entertainment space. So we furnished our outdoor loggia with indoor furniture, so it really felt like a proper outdoor family room. I have plenty of space for alfresco dining, and then this little nook underneath the tree where people can hang out in the shade. This house is obviously about entertaining guests, but when I want to sneak away, I go off to my master's suite, and that's where we're going next. This is my master suite, where I go to hide away from everyone. It's got a really cozy area where I can kick my shoes off, close my door, and hide away from the kids for a minute. Off my master is a huge deck that overlooks the entire backyard, and then I have a really incredible bright and sunny bathroom where I love to get ready in the morning because of all of the natural light. With as many work meetings and calls and showings that I take, this is the one place where I can come and just totally unplug. Thank you guys for letting me share my house with you today. I know you're used to seeing me on television showing other properties, but today I let you in my own home. Until next time, I'll see you on $1 Million Listing Los Angeles.
Well, if Tracy ever gets tired of the whole real estate game, she definitely has a future in interior design. Stick around because just after the break, we are at an ultra-modern renovation overlooking Central Park.
I feel like this apartment has surprises around every corner. Follow me.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to Open House NYC. Now we're in Midtown at a unique home that with its 50 feet of frontage makes you feel like you're traipsing along the treetops of Central Park. The ultra-modern home was renovated out of the grand ballroom in the former Barbizon Plaza Hotel. This nearly 3,000 square foot, 3-bedroom is stylish, unique, and whimsical all at the same time.
Hi everybody, I'm John Gastaska of the Corcoran Group, and I am very excited to give you a tour of 106 Central Park South, Apartment 3A, one of Manhattan's most unique and exciting new residences. Follow me. This apartment has history. It was the former grand and glitzy ballroom of the Barbizon Plaza Hotel, built in 1930. The owner bought the apartment, gut renovated it over 2 years and several $1 million later to create truly a work of art, which is evident the moment that you walk in the front door to this sculptural Ming Jade Rotunda. And that just whets your appetite for what's yet to come. I feel like this apartment has surprises around every corner. Follow me. Every inch of this home exudes a very sexy and sophisticated vision, indicated by the approximately 60-foot undulating art gallery, large enough to house the finest of art collections, cherished collectibles, antiquities, you name it, but you ain't seen nothing yet. Welcome to the main focal point of the apartment, the approximately 1,100 square foot living space. 50 feet of Central Park frontage, floor-to-ceiling windows. I'm talking 15 feet high. The owner was inspired by the renowned Spanish architect Antoni Gaudí. Thus, the vaulted cathedral ceilings, massive columns, unbelievable attention to detail. The proportions are beyond generous. Room for formal dining, a gracious living room, and even an intimate sitting room. As you can see, this apartment is all about entertaining. What better way to entertain than a designer chef's kitchen? Open to the great room, it has top-of-the-line finishes throughout and every designer appliance imaginable. With approximately 3,000 square feet, the home has 3 beds, 3.5 baths, and a stunning master bathroom with a walk-in closet the size of a 4th bedroom. And the 2 front bedrooms are separated from the living space with these ultra-cool pivot paneled doors. If I haven't said cool enough, check out the ultra-cool smart glass frosted windows in the 2nd bedroom. Cool! And before you leave, hello, Manhattan! That never gets old. Last but not least, one of my favorite parts of this apartment, the 50-foot terrace. Front row seats to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, to the New York City Marathon, or doing what I just did. Thank you so much for taking the tour with me of this phenomenal and very surprising apartment. I'd want nothing more than to show it to you in person.
Are you inspired by anything you've seen so far? Well, we've curated collections on Amazon so you can shop the looks. Just visit amazon.com/shop/openhousetv. Coming up after the break, we check out how this designer mixed neutrals with pops of elegant gold in her Encino, California home. Welcome back to Open House NYC. Now we're with Lisa Vergier of Azul Interiors. She fell in love with this project as it came together, and what was originally intended to be an investment became her home. Check out how she used dark tones throughout to create a warm and contemporary family abode.
Hi, my name is Lisa Vergier and I'm the owner of Azul Interiors. Welcome to my home. Inside you'll see a warm contemporary style, neutral tones, a lot of wood, and glimpses of gold. This home is a labor of love. I can't wait to show you what I've done inside. So one of the first things that you'll notice in the home is all of the windows and the light and brightness of the property. The living room space as a whole was really designed to be accommodating to our family of 4 or to entertain for dozens of people. When we purchased the home, the kitchen was a very closed-in space, so the first thing we did was open up the wall to allow easy flow of conversation. I've never actually used open shelving in my own homes before, but we decided to give it a shot here, and we actually love it. I used a dark blue-gray cabinetry color. We added some quartz countertops and some gold fixtures. It adds a little sizzle, a little pop, and a lot of shine. The Conversation Lounge is one of the only places that you'll find leather in our home. I think it adds a touch of glam, as well as with the gold leg accents. We also have some succulents where we brought a bit of the outdoors in. The feeling that we're going for is relaxed, upscale, sort of like you're at a bar or a club, but without the disco lights. But we do have entertainment hidden here in this coffee table. And hey, even big kids like to play board games too. As the party unwinds, our guests like to relax in our living area. The focal point of the living room is this new linear gas fireplace. We used walnut wood elements in storage underneath the fireplace. My favorite part of the living room is this cozy sofa that has enough room for our family, plus any guests that might be lingering. Even though we love to entertain, I also like some me time, so I've created a space that allows me to get away. Come follow me. This master suite is all about relaxation and comfort. The bed is a herringbone pattern in warm tones that I thought really added a little bit of fun while still being subtle. I love all the light and green that comes in from the exterior, so I decided to use whites, creams, and natural tones. I really wanted a bit of a tropical vibe in the room, so we decided to go with fun tropical prints on the walls. Looking at these prints reminds me of a vacation, maybe Palm Springs in the 60s. Speaking of vacation, let's go make a cocktail. Thanks so much for coming out to enjoy the tour of my house. I really enjoyed having you, and I can't wait to see you all again soon. Cheers!
Coming up in just a few, to stage or not to stage? That is the question. See what I mean in just a few minutes. Welcome back. When selling your home, you're faced with a myriad of decisions, not least of which, how do you make it stand out for prospective buyers? Now our friends at Coldwell Banker are here to explain why staging your home just might make the difference. See why.
Hi there, I'm Joshua Barris, Realtor with Coldwell Banker Residential Brokerage out of the Fort Lee, New Jersey office. I've been in real estate now approximately 10 years, and I specialize in the luxury marketplace. There are 3 ways to present a home. The first one I like to call an empty box, similar to new construction that has no furnishings inside, but that leaves a lot up to the imagination. The second way is leaving the home exactly the way it is, but the current owner's style may distract from what the new buyer is actually looking for. And the third option is staging the home. That makes the home feel personal, but not too personalized. That includes everything from furniture to accessories, even artwork, pouring a glass of wine, and even setting up the entire wine cellar with bottles of wine, and making sure that the grounds outside even look beautiful. I try to stage the majority of my properties because staged homes actually sell for higher prices and faster. I own a tremendous amount of furniture and staging items, therefore for me it comes in handy. However, for those who do not feel comfortable staging their own properties, my suggestion is hire a professional who knows what they're doing. One of the most difficult things for a homeowner is to allow us to come in and start moving around their personal belongings while we're staging. That's why it's so imperative that you work with an agent that you trust and can rely on. We're here at 114 Hyler Landing Road in Cresco, New Jersey. It features an amazing great room, awesome wine cellar, golf simulation room, and much more. This home is fully staged, and we were able to utilize specific items to accentuate every detail throughout. I'm confident that staging this home has really helped it to pop and stand out in the marketplace. When I came into the business approximately 10 years ago, what set me apart was my vast knowledge of social media and online marketing. And the training that Coldwell Banker provides to us agents is truly the best in the industry. The reason that you should choose Coldwell Banker is because you get us from the beginning all the way through the end. That includes staging all the way through the finish line of closing and walking you through the process. To find the right agent to sell your home, head to coldwellbanker.com.
Thanks for watching. Like what you see on the show? Well, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We have so many more beautiful homes to share. It's all about love. Share these homes, you know?